During the past day, 174 combat clashes were recorded, 79 of which occurred in the Pokrovsk direction. It's hard to imagine what the number would have been without the Ukrainian drone forces, which eliminated Russian occupiers before they could approach defensive positions. In this video, I will show you real battles of Ukrainian soldiers against Russian occupiers. I'm Hustler, let's get started. Here, a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone spots the movement of enemy armored vehicles. The Russian armored vehicle drives onto a road pre-mined by Ukrainians and detonates. The movement of Russian vehicles has stopped, and as we can see, other mines have started detonating. As a result, a Russian armored personnel carrier Rakushka was hit, and an infantry fighting vehicle was destroyed. Along the same road, Russian infantry attempted to break through the defenses again, but Ukrainian artillery began targeting them. The artillery successfully damages the Russian armored personnel carrier, forcing the occupants to disembark. Russian infantrymen move toward a forest plantation with destroyed equipment in search of a hiding place. The occupiers are hiding under destroyed armored personnel carriers and tanks. They do not suspect that they are being monitored by a reconnaissance drone. Ukrainian drone operators first attack the armored vehicles. After the explosion, the Russians start looking for another place to hide. Ukrainian artillery also targets the sector where the enemy infantry is located. The Russians began to hide in pits, hoping that the drone would not notice them, but they were wrong. A Ukrainian bomber drone arrived and began to clear the forest belt of enemies. Russian assault successfully repelled by kamikaze drones. This is Donetsk region, the village of Yasna Polyana. Russian infantry, who were in the forest strip, were picked up by two armored personnel carriers and sent to assault Ukrainian positions. On their way to the assault, both armored personnel carriers hit anti-tank mines and were destroyed. The pre-laid mines successfully accomplished their task, destroying Russian armored vehicles and stopping the Russian attack. These are armored vehicles that the Russians abandoned when they were attacked by Ukrainian kamikaze drones. It took two kamikaze drones to destroy the armored personnel carrier. Several bombs were also dropped on heavy armored vehicles. After a successful attack by Ukrainian drones, Russian armored vehicles are on fire and will definitely no longer be used to attack Ukrainian territory. Here, a Ukrainian drone pilot is flying to destroy a Russian logistic vehicle that is transporting combat supplies to the positions of Russian occupiers. After the hit, the vehicle comes to a stop, and then a large explosion is visible, indicating that the vehicle was full of ammunition. Here is a strike on a military truck, an Ural, which is transporting personnel. Destruction of the Russian cannon and dugout. An anti-aircraft gun was detected and destroyed. The Russian surface-to-air missile system SA-13 Gopher was spotted by Ukrainian reconnaissance and destroyed by a kamikaze drone in the Kursk region. Here, that Ukrainian drone operators destroy the equipment that Russians use to assault Ukrainian positions. After the hit, the Russian occupiers fled into the forest. The car was damaged, but not completely destroyed, so the pilot flies another drone to finish it off. Here's another attack by Ukrainian drone operators on a Russian armored convoy. And these are Ukrainian night drones hunting for Russian infantry, taking up positions in a forest plantation. That's all for today, friends. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the latest developments. This video was prepared by Hustler. See you soon.